And here's why. The reason why I'm showing my kids. Why are you laughing?
Because it tracks.
Facts. That's literally why.
It tracks.
Right?
It is what it is.
Look how I turned out, and I'm okay.
Right.
Hello and welcome.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Or welcome if you're a first-time listener.
Oh yeah, guess who would be back if you haven't made an appearance? Crazy.
This is Daniel, guys. He's our editor.
Yeah, finally.
Has yet to edit anything.
Yes.
We're just going raw, right?
Yeah, well,
Best job ever, huh?
yeah, look, raw, no condom. That's how it goes. Yeah, welcome back, peeps, or welcome in if you're a first-time listener. We are very excited to announce, obviously, that we have 2 more weeks, or episodes, more like episodes, until our very own hiatus, part 2. Very excited for it, as always, and it's getting closer, so it feels longer per week. So, yeah.
I've already booked my trip. I'm going to Thailand.
I'm going to Italy.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A stop off in Macedonia?
No, just Italy.
Italy? Okay.
Yeah. No Macedonia for me. I don't speak the language.
Oh, yes.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just trying to look at you.
Where
Am I
are you
not
going
allowed
to
man?
for your hiatus holiday?
I don't know. Maybe very rural.
Rural?
Yeah.
So you are you going to Outback?
Yeah, maybe Alice Springs or something. Yeah.
Closer to home, it makes you feel like the desert, sand,
That's kind of hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daniel, where are you going to go for your
Oh
hiatus?
shit. Oh, now that I have to go somewhere,
Yeah,
go East Europe. I'm not
East-
going to tell anyone where I'm going.
you just did.
Oh shit, but where?
No,
Good
it's
job there,
East
mate.
Europe. You just said it.
it's the land of all things get lost. Hopes, dreams, economies, Audis.
Countries.
Countries.
That was too close to home, bro.
Sorry. Was it too factual?
Look, Yugoslavia's still in here, right?
Fair
It
enough.
lives in
Fair
our heart.
enough. Where are you going, Serge? Did we already ask you? Oh, you're going Thailand.
say.
yeah.
'Cause.
He started the thing. I forgot. My bad. Short-term memory loss is a real thing, folks.
Yes. Very much so. Now, shall we?
We shall.
Let's dig in.
Shall we get started?
Of course.
All right.
Oh, my feet are out.
Hey, look at them toes.
Look, feet are out.
Look at them toes.
Hey, you gotta pay for this, you fucking sickos.
Foot finder.
That.
Oh, no,
Wait, what's the
stop.
time frame?
Stop.
Write
This
it
is
down.
not a porn podcast
Is it?
yet.
Wait, this is not going on OnlyFans?
Now it has to.
Well,
feet are
Yeah,
out. Or
we
feet
need a
finder.
couch.
Wait, we gotta make some
Who's
profits.
donating?
What are you
Couch.
casting?
The shadow.
All right.
Let's get started.
Let's get into it. Now, did you boys hear about the sharks that were testing positive for cocaine in Brazil?
I did see something about that. I actually didn't dive into it at all. Pardon the pun.
I was
Do tell.
nosing around.
Could you imagine all these sharks are just going back and forth? They're like, we're these humans. I want some humans.
They're like thirsty for humans.
Swear, this could be a great idea for trafficking.
Human
Holy
trafficking?
shit. Whoa.
Cocaine.
Cocaine. Oh, that's
Yeah.
somehow better.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a lot better. No, let's.
Yeah, the moral high ground there. It's
Yeah.
like it doesn't
Coke
kill anybody.
doesn't kill.
The cartel does.
The cartel does. Yeah.
Have cocaine in their system. Might as well just add some more, right?
Yeah. Why not?
You know what my conspiracy is?
What?
This is my own from my intellect, which I haven't done.
Yeah.
Two brain cells. Yep. Go on.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I think it's just too many Cubans or Brazilians are just pissing in the ocean, and they're just testing the sharks with positive COVID. I'm not COVID.
Nah, that was a roller coaster. I don't know where he was going with that.
yes, it was COVID. No, cocaine.
So this is your version of the government is turning the frogs gay.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, they're
Yeah, I
turning
love it.
the frogs gay by pissing in the ocean.
So that's great.
So look, I've got something. This is probably a great, like, it's almost like a Marvel Cinematic Universe, like, crossover opportunity. I think we should get on it. So, the Sharks, right? Jaws. Jaws featuring Tony Montana. Or...
Saying a lot to my little boat.
We're going to need a bigger boat. Cocaine.
Oh well.
So you want what's his name? Tony Montana,
Scarface.
Scarface. What's the actor's name?
Al Pacino.
He's like 90.
Yeah, but
I was gonna
he's still
suspect
doing
him.
well
He
after all
couldn't-
that cocaine.
He can't handle another line, bro. It'll kill him. He can't handle another line.
We got to get some young blood in there.
Scarface, the last line.
Nah. Okay. Look, Hollywood, all the big companies.
I
this
will
man,
sell you this script.
This man, writer. There's a strike right now, bro. It's an opportunity.
Could you imagine living in Hollywood and be like, I don't get paid enough?
Rewind.
Yeah.
Who lives in Hollywood?
I don't know. Oh. Stingy people of no specific group of
None.
people.
None whatsoever.
No.
I
Nothing.
wonder who they are. I think chat will let us know.
Chat.
Send in
This is not
all
live,
your-
you fucking dickhead. Chat.
Yeah,
The
like
viewers.
the comments.
Yeah, comment. Yeah, but
After.
Why? Why?
I just no
skip it.
because you know me. I'm OCD with this shit.
Fuck
so-
you.
Okay.
Don't be.
My bad.
I'm sad now.
Chat. What do you think about what he just said?
See, that's more like
Yeah,
it.
there we go.
There you go.
We're calling you chat from now. Fuck, my feet are keep. Oh, damn. You need to edit that part out. I can't give my feet for free. Okay.
Give me timestamps.
No, just a
No,
tester.
No,
like,
no,
like
you have
the-
to like cut the bottom out, you know, of the recording.
And
It's
just
Yeah.
upload that.
Just that.
That's my suspect.
just that much.
Oh man, you screwed up the camera again, T.
Yeah.
It's like I've purposely put a robot on the tripod just to go.
Look,
zzz.
and look, it's only me and his feet that are available for
Yeah.
view. You know what?
Available,
Fuck
huh?
it.
Oh yeah.
Here you
Rock
go.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
someone-
go. Yeah.
We just lost half the viewers.
And we gained a whole bunch more
Mostly men.
in
Not that
the middle age.
Not that I think women will watch this podcast.
Pay per view.
Pay per view. Damn.
Paper toe.
I
bro.
mean, that's a good overnight success then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Back to the cocaine sharks.
Yes.
They just ate a bunch of cocaine that some smugglers tossed because they got caught or something.
How about they ate a couple of Cubans that were overdosing on cocaine?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
Bro,
no.
Cubans barely have anything to eat, let
Yeah,
alone
yeah.
cocaine.
There's
G.
no chance.
Oh.
No way. They would never sniff their own supply. No, the farmers that grow the cocaine can't afford to snort it.
I see.
It's tough out here. So allegedly, I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
This is all hearsay, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
My client's guilty.
He's a liar, and he deserves to rot in hell, or whatever.
I've never
the line
heard that it was like $4 per gram over there.
$4 per gram.
Yeah.
In Colombia or some shit. It's
Bro.
dirt cheap.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
I don't
What
know.
are we doing here?
Knowing this
I'm
information.
telling you, we need to weaponize those sharks. Get them to swim to Australia.
Oh, you know what? You know how? You know what? You could actually turn this into an underground thing,
100%.
where you're basically saying this shark that you're about to eat has had the diet strictly of cocaine.
It's like pufferfish.
It's like or like blueberry bears.
Yeah. Bruh.
Blueberry bears are a thing.
I know.
Yeah. So
Why do
could-
you know?
Don't worry about it.
But yeah, this would be a great business opportunity.
I mean, if that fails, I've got one other one. Like, you know, it's almost like underground chicken fights, only with the coked up sharks. Like, just put them in an aquarium and watch kids, like, watch them tear each other to shreds.
This is great. Where
I
can
love
we
this
start
idea.
this?
The kids
We need to
getting torn
start
up
this.
or
No,
just-
no, no, don't throw the kids in there. That
Well, you
No,
could.
no, no. Throw the kids in there. Fuck
Yeah.
it. Teach them to swim.
They will swim fast or not at all.
We'll call it natural selection. That's the
The only unnatural thing about that is the cocaine.
Nah, it's natural,
that's still
bro.
natural.
It
Yeah. It
clears
comes
up
from
the
a plant.
sinuses.
Yeah, it comes. It
doesn't
comes
grow.
from a plant, but so does most things. Are you telling me an Impossible Burger is natural?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's impossible.
If you plant that burger, it'll grow into a burger tree.
Facts.
Bro, I got a lot to think about tonight.
Yeah. And we've 10 minutes in.
All right, easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Crazy.
All right, shall we move on to the next thing?
What's the next thing?
I personally love this.
Okay.
I personally love this. All right.
Moose's feet.
Now, do not answer too quickly because you have to think about this.
I don't like being told what to do, so you shouldn't have said that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, so don't think.
Mm.
Just answer.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If a movie of your life was made, all right, and you have to give it to someone, all right, you have three options. You give it only to your parents, all right? You give it only to your children, or you put it on Netflix for everyone to see. Now, before you go out blazing and like choosing one, you have to think about it, right? If you're giving it only to your parents, now your parents are going to see all your lies, all the shit that you've hidden, all the girls or anything that you've, messed around with, all that, and it's kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah.
And the good things, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, and the good
There's not
things.
many, but
But yeah, I
There's
have
like
none.
2 things sprinkled in the
I
middle.
have none. So it's like, it's just disappointment,
You have a
disappointment.
job.
Hey,
oh,
well,
shit.
you-
Dude, your parents already know that. So like, what's no?
They're like, so you're basically showing us everything wrong you've done.
Your uncle just makes an appearance multiple times.
Actually, I'm just proving them right. Right? Okay. So that's for your parents. Now, if you're only showing your children, you're traumatizing them. Right? Now, just imagine you have a child that is like 8, 9 years old. They're not too young, but they're old enough to know what the fuck is going on. Right? And you're just showing them that you've cheated on their mom, that you've been going around, dick swinging, all that shit.
Can I just interrupt you right there?
Mm.
I'm not saying that I'm going to choose my children to see this movie. That's not my choice. But if I did, I could know today that it's going to happen and I'll still cheat on their mom.
Facts.
Yeah, have
Facts.
to. You have to.
Facts.
Guys,
Consistency is key.
sorry I'm going to derail this for about half a minute or maybe less. But women deserve to get cheated on. And I mean this sincerely. Because I've yet to meet a good girl. And I don't say this from a place of hurt. I'm not hurt about it. I love sluts. But women, they deserve to get cheated on. And matter of fact, you should let her know that you cheated on her.
Facts.
Do you know why?
Why?
Because she needs to know that she's not special. There's too many bitches. Sorry.
Fucking bitch. Fucking liberals.
There's too many liberals. and I know all the girls that see this, if there's any, I go, oh, he's just hurt, he's probably got a cheated on, never been cheated on, never had a bad experience with a woman, but you're all shit, you're all losers, you all suck, you all have absolutely nothing to provide to me, so fuck all. No, I'm joking.
To be honest,
Right over.
hold on. Valid rant,
Yeah.
but I still love sluts.
How?
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm not angry about it.
Yeah, it's
but
fine.
I'm just saying they deserve to get cheated on.
Exactly.
In
100%.
fact, that will
Exactly.
probably increase the proportion of sluts in the world.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're just creating
Or
more
make
of women.
nuns. I don't know.
We're creating
Make
more
the
women
cheating
that we're
easier.
gonna actually like,
Exactly.
but we don't like them. That's why I'm cheating
Hear me
on
out.
their mother
Hear
with the
me out.
sluts, not the other way around.
Hear me out. There'll be a decline in rape if there were more sluts.
No, they wouldn't.
No.
Yes, they would.
I'll
They
tell you
won't.
why they wouldn't be.
Why?
He's got a point.
No, listen, because sluts still don't give it out to losers. They just give it out more to the guys that are, they have something going on for them.
Yeah,
so
like
a rape
I'll say,
you might increase the rape.
No, don't tell me
No, you might. You're the cause of rape being increased.
Don't tell me that.
Things are set in
I have a
motion.
dream.
No,
I have a
because
dream.
think
Don't
about
break it.
His dream is to lessen rape, and he did the exact opposite.
Yes.
Just jokes.
Disclaimer,
no.
disclaimer.
But you should, as a woman, get cheated on.
Yes.
Unless you're a good girl. But even then, you kind of still need it. Character development.
No. I'd
need
say
a-
this. I'd say this. If it's a good girl,
Yeah.
chances are, if she is an actual good girl, not one of them closeted
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
that just likes to get on the side,
Liars, bro.
liars, they should stay good girls.
Stop
not-
fucking tapping the desk.
Fuck you, I can do what I want. They stay good girls.
Yeah.
They shouldn't get cheated on. Why? Because they're probably going to get married up. Like, wifed up.
Okay. How about this? We give the good girls to the simps.
We solved two.
You know why?
two problems.
Because they'll never get cheated on. They'll get to be happy. And then
shit.
the rest of us get to have the most fun with the sluts.
It's like the purge.
Not sluts, the sluts.
What?
It's
The
like
pussy purge.
The pussy purge. Let's go! Yes! Yes! Pussy purge. Let's go. 2025. We're starting it next year. We need to plan this shit out.
Right, after hiatus, right?
Back to your question.
Yes. The question, boys, we got derailed hard.
Well, the
Anyways.
fuck was the question?
The question
The
is,
movie.
No.
if your life was turned into a movie,
Yeah.
right, and 3 answers, right, your
No.
children,
I know the question.
right, shut the
Let him
fuck up.
fucking go because the viewers got derailed
They
too.
got
so they need
derailed,
to get
alright?
reminded.
They need some information, okay? So, 3 people, well, 3 types, 3 answers. 3 answers. He actually pissed me off.
I'll do it. You've got 3 options. You either show this movie to your parents,
Yes.
your children, or you put it
I
on
already know the
Netflix.
options, Jesus.
No, I know. I'm just looking at you because it's weird looking in the camera right now.
Mm.
So just to reiterate, that
Yes.
was the 3 options.
Mhm.
Now go on. You've made your point about the children and the parents. What's your point about Netflix?
Okay. The one about Netflix,
Mm.
right? You've just shown the world who you are,
Yeah.
right? And you just like, yeah, fuck it. Here's my balls, suck on them.
Mm.
I don't give a fuck, right? I'm already being outed anyways,
Yeah.
right? Fuck yous all.
Do we get the commissions?
See, I'll answer last. Actually,
Mm.
I'll answer
Mm.
last because I feel like I have the best answer for this.
I'll actually answer first.
Text,
go.
text back. Book narcissist.
I swear, if someone steals my answer, I'm gonna be very upset.
There's only 3 answers and there's.
I'm showing my kids, and here's why. The reason why I'm showing my kids. Why are you laughing?
Because it tracks.
Facts. That's literally why.
It tracks.
Right?
It is
Yeah.
what it is.
Look how I turned out, and I'm okay.
This
That was
too-
perfect. That was perfect.
1742.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was perfect. I don't know
Okay.
how that happened,
Oh, God,
but I
yeah.
fucking love that. Anyways,
Anyway.
right? I turned out great. Now, the
The funniest part is he thinks he turned out great.
hey, look, my ego is fucking sky high. Alright?
yeah.
I don't give a fuck about
Fair.
anyone. Okay. I'm gonna say how it is.
Mm.
I'm gonna build my own fucking empire and everything. I don't give a shit about anyone. Right? I'm gonna make my own fucking money.
Yeah.
Right? Someone can come try bully me, this, that. I'm like, all right, fuck you. Who the fuck are you? You're not gonna impact me on anything.
It wasn't that deep.
It is that deep.
It's-
No, fuck him. Fuck you. Whoever you are, fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you and your mother, cunt.
Especially your mother.
Exactly.
He'll
And
fuck you, I'll fuck your mother.
cheat on your mother. Cheat on your mother.
I'm gonna cheat on his mother.
I put you on adoption.
Yeah, fuck you.
Bro. No, don't put them on adoption. Do the thing in certain parts of Africa they do. Just leave them in the forest, bro.
Oh, I thought it was in China, just down the well.
No, wait, that's only if it's a female.
Continue with your answer because we'll be here all night.
Keep it rolling.
I think that was my answer. You know, that's how it is. I want to show my kids I came from literally fuck all and I'm a dumb fuck and I made something of it.
Okay, he's answering next.
That's
I've-
just
I've
how it
picked
is, cuz.
That's just how it is on the streets,
Exactly.
brother.
Yeah, Dad.
My answer, I don't know, it'd be intensely liberating, I think, if you just showed the entire world, like, everything. Because, in a way, philosophically, you look at it, you're like, you're always hiding something from someone. Like, not hiding because you're ashamed of it or anything. It's you're protecting them from the repercussions of your actions, hiding evidence, you know, that kind of stuff. Anyway, but if you were to show it to the world on Netflix, what else is there? Like, you literally turn whatever someone was going to use against you as your armor. You're like, fuck it, enjoy.
Well, you've also given him the evidence.
Yeah, look, I never said I was going to last very long in general population afterwards. I'll probably be locked up somewhere in like a super max, but fuck it.
Not necessarily, because like there has been life stories that come out and the guy's doing something illegal or whatever in the movie, but you can't really prove it.
Well, Catch Me If You Can as well is like they literally made a whole movie about a guy.
Well, they hired him after, so
Yeah, exactly.
you could make that movie without trouble. But yeah, I don't know. Like, this is more of a question like consequences aside, I get. Like, social consequences apply, but like legal ones aside
Yeah.
is the best way to go about this question.
Look, I think I'm sticking with my answer around the Netflix
Yeah.
thing because also it's another thing around you get to even look at it retrospectively yourself and go, as T said, I started from Jack Fuck All, immigrant past, like all this stuff, literally from the zero all the way to the end. And in fact, I'd take it a step further because in my life, like even with my karate and stuff like that, I tend to like to inspire people. If someone can look at that story and go, look, he's a fuckwit. He has some seriously fucked up past, especially between these years, ages. You know, but given everything,
Yeah.
maybe you give someone some inspiration, do something good in the world. Turn a fucked up thing into a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. For your answer, because I have the same answer as him. I'll
Ba-
probably show it to the Netflix.
No, but why?
Yeah. So, I'm guessing.
Stop stealing my answer. Fuck, I'm so pissed.
Yeah. So yeah, there is weird shit that we shouldn't be showing, but there is also an inspiring side to it because you sit locked up in your room, studying, learning, practicing all these things, and people don't get to see that until the finished product. So they only see this finished product, but not the effort that was put in. And people make that illusion that he's great because it's him, and that's not the case. He's him because he's put all this effort that you don't see, and that's also what I would think is a good thing to put out on Netflix.
And I'd take it a step further. Like, you also put the people that are by extension connected to you in your life story, you put them on the spotlight too. People that are in the back burner, people who are always like, you know, always been in your corner, supported you, did all that, and you put them up there and put them in the spotlight. Yeah, some might not want to be involved in that spotlight, again, granted, but it's something that really is, it's interesting putting it out like that.
Fair. I guess I'll answer. I'll go for Netflix too, but you see, here's the thing. Tahir was being Tahir. You guys are very wholesome. I'm going to put my movie on Netflix because I want to get rich and I want to get bitches. You know what's funny? Girls won't care that I've done all this fucked up shit. They'll only find it attractive anyway.
I can
So I
fix
might as
him.
well get... Literally. They can't.
Bro, therapist
Only God could.
Even he is sitting there with his hands.
No, but yeah, like I just get the... to put it more seriously, I would enjoy the benefits of having my movie be on Netflix with fame and money, but I feel like I could just easily like deal with the consequences. I don't think it would pose a challenge to my day-to-day life anyway.
Nah.
I'm very abrasive with people I don't like, so if they don't like me, go fuck yourself.
I think pretty much that's the personality trait in the
Yeah.
group here. Like,
Yeah,
everybody's like, we are as advertised.
Yeah,
you
like-
like it, you don't. Fuck off.
If you saw the movie and there's something you didn't like and I'm public enemy number one for you, enjoy.
Issue.
it just brings
Yeah.
more profit.
Yeah, you still watched the movie, right? Thank you, I guess.
Hey, contribution. Maybe the sequel is going to be a lot better and less fucked up, or more fucked up because they watched it.
Who knows? I wouldn't put a sequel out though.
You'd probably be dead.
No,
by then.
no.
That's where
I
his
doubt it.
kids who
No.
watched it will make their own sequel. Done.
Yeah, no. I don't think, bro. There's been way worse.
Yeah.
Whatever I've done, someone's done worse, and they're alive. Just because I made a movie, I'm not dying.
No, what I mean is your life movie, so it has to be your whole life.
No. It could
Or
be
is it
like
up
up
to
to
this point?
this point, your
I
movie
see.
comes
Yeah.
out. Yeah. I assumed because then it's like, well, if I'm dead, I don't really care who watches the movie. I'm
It's
fucking
not
dead.
my problem.
Yeah.
Fuck 'em.
I'm chilling in hell.
Money.
Yeah, T, did you get it fixed?
Yes.
He got it fixed.
Thanks.
I don't know if that was recording at all, but
I think the audio.
I actually, you know what's funny? I actually hope it was recording this whole time.
It's recording voice, at least.
Yeah, we know that, but I mean the video.
Don't think so.
Yeah, the lights
Unfortunately.
are bright. We're like pale,
Ah.
especially Serge and I, because you know.
Oh yeah,
light.
pasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well, it is what it is.
It is
Hopefully,
what it is.
we could just
I guess
you just have to black screen it for the audio.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, but yeah, that's my answer. Netflix.
Fair enough.
So we got 3 Netflix, 1 children, but I don't know. I kind of feel like it would have been nice to have someone say the parents and then explain why. Parents, you're shooting yourself in the foot though. It's hard. It's hard to pick that
Mm.
because it's your parents.
It
You
literally
kind of
is.
like when they watch it, you go like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Did you do that? Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even though you're independent and they can't do shit,
Yeah.
you still have to sit there and be like, "Yep, that was me."
And
Yeah.
where's the benefit? Like
There's
literally-
none.
There's none.
But at
you
least
just
with-
get judgment.
At least, yeah, your kids can't judge you. But Dad, did you actually do that? Fucking oath, I did. You cheated the mum. Yeah, fuck the bitch. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, facts. Back to the women topic.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right. I got my little
Your
notebook
little-
of
nice.
special stuff. All right. So we did this one. Now, question for you boys.
Mm.
All right. Now I'm gonna ask it, and I'm gonna elaborate on more things. Okay. Now, would you rather have the ability to grow anything or shrink anything? What I mean by that. Right.
I already know my answer.
Wait.
Hey.
Hear me out.
Let 'em
Hear
run
me
for it.
out. Now, both sides has perfect shit. Right? Hear me out. Now, if you choose shrinking,
Mm.
right, you can shrink other people's dicks.
Ah, you took my answer.
That's
Damn it.
one. That's one. You can shrink pussies. Right?
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? You can shrink anything you want.
Yeah.
Right? On the flip side,
You can grow anything you want,
you can grow anything you want. You can grow your own thing.
or someone else's.
Wait,
What?
Wait, no, he's got a point.
No,
Let the man
wait.
talk. Let him
Grow-
speak.
wait,
Let him cook. Let him
listen,
cook.
Listen. See my hand action. Yeah.
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 Grow.
Grow.
I want to answer first because I can't let anyone have this answer.
Fair enough.
No, I'm
Shut up. Can I, whatever I pick, can I choose to apply it immediately to everyone in the world?
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna choose shrink. I'm gonna shrink every guy's dick to like half an inch, except me and my boys. Guess why?
Why?
Because I'll have the biggest dick without needing the biggest dick. You get what I mean? I'll always have the biggest dick. It won't ever matter. They can never get pleasure from these guys. They can only get it from me and my boys. So we're always sorted. Listen, you know why? You know why the dumbest thing in the world would be to choose to grow something? Because you can grow your dick, but at a certain point your dick stops being attractive. Right? It's a
Because like
literal
the size of a fucking.
it's too big. And they'll just go for the guys that can actually give them pleasure still.
Hear me out. Hear me out.
You
You
can't-
grow the
I hear
pussy
you.
with it,
you-
right?
It's not.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear my answer?
Not yet. I'm not done. listen.
He's not done shrinking.
It's not gonna be sexy. It's just not gonna be sexy.
Mm.
Making a girl's pussy bigger so your big dick can enter it.
Mm,
It's
mm,
just like think of it as a porno. It wouldn't work.
I hear you.
But
You've
you
watched
can
those
shrink
ones, huh?
them
Mm.
to match your size perfectly.
Mm.
But you don't need to grow them to match your size perfectly because it's a big dick. You know what I mean? You can't pick a different answer.
I hear you.
And also, the funniest part about all this is you said shrink and grow. You didn't even mention anything sexual and just went into dicks straight away. Straight dick.
We know what was going to happen.
Yeah, there's no way this conversation was
Can I
going anywhere
answer
else.
next?
Yeah, go.
Go for
Alright.
it.
You said shrink, right?
Shrink, 100%.
I'm going grow.
Go ask why.
Right? Now, okay, everyone's going to be like, oh, you just said a valid point.
The best point.
right, where you can go over, right, and it will just be unattractive, right? I want grown mine. Hear me out. Hear me out.
I know where this is going.
Well played.
Reverse.
You're doing what I'm doing.
Uno reverse, legit.
I want grow
You
mine,
go everyone else's.
right? I won't just grow just their dicks, their noses too.
Oh no!
No,
You added the extra element to this.
fuck them.
So they can't even look good.
They can't. Nothing.
No, oh,
Their feet too. Fuck them.
oh, bro, but little feet, baby feet,
Baby feet.
baby feet, baby dick. You can't even do it anymore. They can't even record porn anymore because it'd be child pornography. It'd be child
They'll need the
pornography.
iPhone 2000.
No, it'd be child pornography.
Oof.
All right, Serge.
I have a feeling there is nothing intellectual, emotional, spiritual I could add to this conversation that you guys haven't
I
already
think we
covered.
just covered all the
That is
bases.
legit.
Okay.
Danny, you have anything to add?
Which would you rather then?
But look.
Go into the mic. Wait, are you answering?
So I-
he's
okay, go. Sorry.
all I wanted to say was, at first when he asked the question, I thought it's like two sides of the same fucking coin. Like, which side do you want to look at, right? But it was almost so perfect that you guys both took the different approaches and proved it in theory
Yeah.
into practice.
Yes.
So yeah, which one would I rather? I'm gonna have to go with Moose on this one.
I think
It's just more practical.
I think I have the better one because if you shrink stuff, it's not there to look at. But if you grow stuff, you're gonna have to constantly see it.
I think that's what he was going for.
No, but that's. Are you saying he's gay?
Oh no.
I think I have the better answer. Because yours is funnier, but mine is better for me in the long run.
Fair enough.
Because these girls
Mind the
will be
pun.
like, man, these guys all have small dicks. And then all I'll have to do is, hey guys, guess what? Mine's big.
The biggest.
The
some would
biggest.
say.
Well, absolutely. Yeah, but I think I'm sticking. Yeah, I think my answer's better.
Fair enough.
How about you, Daniel?
Nah, I would look. I'm happy with my size. And that's fine. But I would say grow because you can grow anything, right? At any point, or is it like you choose this thing at this time and that's it?
Whatever you want. Whatever
Unlimited
you
power.
want.
This,
Yeah.
Listen, just before you, we only answered because we're degenerates and we answered how we answered. But it's shrink and grow as in anything ever.
Yeah, like
so-
biceps, whatever. Like, do whatever the fuck.
But
you
it doesn't even have to be that. He could say, I want big trees and have big
Yeah.
trees.
Yeah.
We're that deranged that we just went dicks.
Literally. I did not specify.
No, yeah. No, I knew you didn't.
All of us collectively went there.
All right, but look, if we're gonna start this shark business, instead of having to hunt them, after they had cocaine, we can just cut them up and grow the meat, sell it for greater profits. More cocaine, more gold.
Yeah, but
Business,
that'll
man.
cause inflation. You get the
No,
cocaine
no, no,
business
no.
to plummet.
Have you seen the diamond business? It'll be
We're the
fine.
only with
Just need
supply.
a monopoly.
Yeah, take some notes from the guys with the big noses before the.
Yeah, so you're saying
I go with grow.
grow. Fair.
Alright, fair
So we've
enough.
got 2 shrinks and 2 grows.
Evens out. Evens out. All right. It's only gonna go more and more deranged.
It gets worse and worse.
Bring it.
All right. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now this scenario, as we are right now. Okay, but imagine we're like super
Yeah.
successful. What I mean super successful, as in like famous, got
Big
money,
dick.
like
I already have that.
Huge noses.
yeah, huge.
Biggest.
Right. Yeah, so we're super successful. We've got our own businesses, our own thing. And now, here's what happens. What would you do if a baddie, a baddie comes up to you, all right, and tells you that your best mate got her pregnant, all right? And she's trying to get something out of him. Like she wants to ruin him, right?
You mean like, take not half the stuff, but take all the stuff?
It's not about the money.
Ah.
She wants to just ruin his life.
Mm.
You know, she doesn't even care about the money. She just wants him to get no more pussy. Right? Just nothing.
I have the answer. Is that the whole question?
That's the whole question.
I have the answer. Now, I would try my very best to seduce her. I will seduce her, right? Make sure she's in love with me. All right? Let's say that's possible and I can do that. I would do that. Because my boy will be free. I will have a baddie. And I have to raise a son that's not mine. But guess whose son it is? There's no L to take. There's no L to take. All I have to do is raise my boy's son.
Fair enough.
So even if my boy has he doesn't want nothing to do with the girl, nothing to do with his son, that's still fine. I have no else to take because the kid I'm raising, I want to have a good future. I want the best for him, just as if he was my own son.
Yeah.
And I have a baddie. Sure, my boy tapped that in the past, but I'm not with her because she's a baddie. I'm with her because I'm saving my boy from a baddie.
I hear you.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I would
actually
do.
a really good one.
That's a really good answer.
Yeah,
It's a really good answer.
I love sluts.
I'm gonna put it out there because I have a feeling I'm just gonna have a very deranged answer. I'm gonna leave my answer to be last.
You want to
Okay.
last?
Last.
All right.
I respect that.
Daniel, you want to go?
I'd buy her a boat, send her out, and we'll never see her again.
Okay, now that I did not expect from
It's
you.
because of the implication.
The implications.
What, the cocaine sharks?
They're out there.
A slow boat to Brazil, so to speak.
Now, I didn't expect that answer from you.
I don't want her to be anywhere close to any of my boys or anything.
Fair
Mm.
enough. Fair enough.
You did bring up a good point. She is pregnant.
Yeah. It's 2 in 1.
Mm.
It's head and shoulders, my G.
Mm.
You
No,
wanna
I was
hear-
going to say something, but I'll wait until after his...
No, I think that's it.
Mm.
She can have a good life somewhere else. She doesn't ever
Mm.
have to see my boy again.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so I feel like this question really depends on how you feel about your boy's bastard's child, basically.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, do you care? Because it's like, if your boy doesn't want anything to do with the kid,
Mm.
you can be like, oh, it's not my problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the thing I love about taking the girl for yourself is that potentially you could make her like him again.
Mm.
But she's going to be with you.
Mm.
But you could make her like him again, and you could potentially even get the son to have a father in his life as well.
Mm. I hear you.
So,
I hear you.
but yeah,
Damn.
yeah. How about you, T? What would you do?
Now mine's going to sound fucked up because you actually gave a good answer.
I think I gave the
Look,
best answer you could give.
You did give the best answer.
I just did.
I reckon you and I might be on the same wavelength.
Now, if we're that successful
Mhm.
and we have that much money, surely there's a doctor around that don't give a fuck about their license.
Tick. My one's even more deranged.
Hear me out. I didn't finish.
He didn't stutter either.
I didn't finish. I didn't finish. Right? Now there's no more kiddo. I'm gonna put one in now.
Oh shit! Boom! Going for the repeat.
Now when she comes up to me, be like, "There's nothing in my name." Okay, I'm gonna put it out there before you do. Okay, you're gonna be like, "Oh, he took the child out," you know, this, that. I hired an almost retired doctor.
Now he's fully retired.
Yeah,
No, well, he might not be because no one would find out. So
yeah,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and he might be cheap too, because
Yeah.
he's almost lost his license. So clearly he's desperate.
exactly. Right?
A Yellow Pages job, you know what I mean?
Find it under AAA.
His medical's degree is yellow stickered.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? I'm gonna put it out there before she goes whistleblows. I don't give a fuck.
No, she blew the whistle.
Oh, she blew the whistle. Don't you worry.
Can you blow my whistle, baby? Whistle, baby, let me know.
All right.
Yes.
You've given me an idea. This is not my original answer, but you've given me more ideas because
You're welcome.
how many boys do we have?
Mm.
And you just did that one.
Mm-hmm.
Run it again. And
Wait.
He's like, all my boys need to hit.
That's what I'm saying. She's a baddie, right? Why not make... Anyway, let's not get into that. My original answer was kind of...
Keep going.
My original answer was kind of on the same lines as you. It's like, we're rich, right? Like, rich people, the rules don't apply, right? Like, you go speeding off, $300 fine, fucking boom.
Fucking throw it at him.
Gone.
Yeah.
You know, you're being investigated by the feds. Bribe, bitch. Boom. Like, you know, it goes
Pretty
away.
much.
Poof.
Yeah.
right?
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly. Then, if that guy, you know, tries to rat you out or ask for more money, all of a sudden he goes poof, disappear. Anyway, so I'm like, look, you're that rich. You got all that money. We're all in it, right? And it's your boy's like kid. Now, caveat. He gave me the other segue into this. If your boy wants the kid, wants someone to be in his life and all that stuff, if the kid was born, cool. Then you sort it out there and take care of him and all that, right? If the kid wasn't born and everything like that, your boy's like, nah, fuck it, don't worry. All of a sudden, poof, problem goes away. The dark web is a place of very interesting things.
Organ donation.
Organ donation. Oh, god damn, you can make the most of this. Keep going, bro. Organs. Nah. Anyway, let's not incriminate ourselves anymore.
Hearsay.
What do I mean?
This is all
Ourselves.
hearsay.
I'm incriminating.
Right? There's no video footage. It's all
Inadmissible.
hearsay.
It's inadmissible.
It was a scenario that isn't real
Hypotheticals don't count.
and has never been done ever.
Remember, guys, this is self-help.
How is this podcast a self-help podcast?
How is this self-help?
I don't know.
Bruh,
We're trying to find help for ourselves. All right.
What,
Makes
for
sense.
later?
Yes.
when the Netflix movie gets released.
Yeah,
Yes.
basically.
Yes.
Tough.
God damn.
You did not think I was going to come up with that answer.
No. Actually, his answer was fucking great.
It was
his
so
answer
good.
was unexpected.
He's
It
just
was.
like, fuck the bitch.
Nah,
let her leave.
Yeah. But my answer was kind of expected in a way.
Yeah. I wasn't surprised. I feel like I had the most surprising answer because I
True.
actually wanted to do good for once.
Yeah, for once.
For
You know
once.
what I mean?
God damn. All right. All right. Now for some not so funny topics,
Mm.
but nice topics.
Okay.
All right. Last week we touched a bit of ethnic stuff, all that. And at work I was actually talking to the guy, and we were like, yeah, man, ethnics, they've got respect, they've got grit. They work hard, regardless of what happens, They've got good work ethic. They come into a country, yeah, they don't know shit, they don't know English, but they work hard. And then these white people here, you look at them and you're like, bruv, your dad's literally buying you a brand new fucking car. You're like, you can't even drive yet, You're fucking 18, don't even have a license yet. Or 16 or 17, whatever, right? They bought you a brand new fucking car and you're a fucking bum,
Mm.
And they've got no respect for their parents, Just recently, I've even encountered where this literally. I'm gonna give a scenario.
Mm.
All right. This scenario is basically, I've seen it time and time again, where a child, I say child, but they're like literally 16, 17, in those ages.
Young adult, yeah.
Yeah, young adults, right? Heck, even young ones too, like even 12, right? They're hitting the stage of, what am I doing in my life, right? and their parents are not treating it well. What I mean by not treating it well is they're continuing to baby them as if they were 6, 7, 8. They're like, oh, you spit the dummy. Here you go. Here you go. Right? They just fell. Oh, grab. You okay? Right? It's like, no, that's not how you treat a 12-year-old, 12 to 16-year-old. You know, they fall, you look at them, have a laugh, be like, all right, get up. Get up. You're your own person now. You're going to be your own person. I'm not going to be there. You know? And they do these stupid attention-seeking things because they don't know what they're doing in their life, right? Mm. And they either overdose on medications that they see in the cabinet, you know? They either lash out and not come home till like late, you know? And just do stupid shit just to seek attention from their parents because they're lacking that attention. Because early on, like I said, they've been getting this attention.
I see where you're going. Yeah.
Us ethnics, right? We fall over. Why'd you fall over?
Yeah, you get hit twice, basically.
Yeah. Why'd you fall over?
Yeah.
And now you're like, I'm not going to fall because I know I'm going to get a belting.
Fact.
You don't look for falling. You look so that they don't know that you fell.
Yeah. You're looking to make sure no one saw you, not so you can get the attention.
Yeah. You get your knees scratched up, you fucking hide that shit.
Yeah, basically.
Right? You get a black eye, you cover it up. You go like this walking into the house.
Basically, you're finding out which positions in each room you can sit in without being spotted.
Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Right? You find your own ways. You become sneaky. Good and bad.
Yeah.
Hear me out.
Depends
Good and
how
bad.
you use it.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Depends on how you use it, right? But you become independent very early on.
Crazy.
Very early on, right? Now, you might not be book smart or whatever because the parents are not there babysitting you the whole time, right? Because that's proven. When you babysit the whole time,
it's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Yeah,
You're intellectually book smart, different. But street smart, fuck you are street smart.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, like things that you learn is you learn how to read emotions through faces.
Yes.
You learn how to spot when people have bad energy towards you.
Yes.
You even can learn to spot people by their footsteps, just on sound. There's a lot you can learn from basically growing up in a I don't know how you could put this, but it's almost like a high stress environment.
Yes.
So it's not good for you if it's too much. If it's too much, you're gonna basically be a crackhead or something. Your life path is not gonna be great. But if there's enough of it, just the golden ratio of it, you get to pick up on a lot of things that most people won't. So if you can go in a room, look around, and you be like, I'm not going to be here because something's off about this.
Yeah. Yes. You gain instincts.
Yeah. It's that intuition that everyone talks about, but really it's you're able to observe and understand what a normal room should look like because you've already observed the really bad room.
Through experience.
So
Yep.
Yeah,
man. It's actually sad to see. It's like you parents, you actually have wealth. You have all this stuff, you know, and then when they actually ask for advice, it's already too late.
And look, I also feel like it's more of a reflection of the parents as well. And again, this topic, I think you literally hit something with it because this is a very, given our childhoods and everything like that, this is very, very, close to home. But I also do quite a bit of, like, again, teaching, things like that with kids. I've done it for a long, long time through karate, about going 14, 15 years now. So for me, I've seen the subsets of different generations. Like, I've gone and done it long enough to see the progress. And I sometimes I go and say it's a degeneracy in that behavior, going towards what you're saying, babying. And it's very close to home also because now I have a niece. So all this, I mean, my sister went and she's stressing about this, given our childhood, how to make sure she's well off, make sure that she doesn't make the same mistakes, all that stuff. And I feel it's a reflection of the parents that do baby the kids for deficiencies of their own childhood, for things that they have in their own character that they haven't dealt with. They pass it on to their kids because they're like, oh, I grew up in like a middle class family and I didn't have everything. I want to give my kids everything.
Yes.
I struggled and it was tough, but they never look at it from like a positive, like that was a lesson. They look at it as, oh, it was so tough. Like, I don't want my kids to go through that toughness. But they miss the lessons that they learned, which will help in the long run. So for me, I think it's one of those things where, you know, to Moose's point around too much of a stressful environment, you're going the complete opposite way. And in fact, I think those people implode worse than people who've been babied, you know, overdose, all this stuff. Those people become psychos, they become killers, they become rapists.
Yep.
I think it's that old trope from, you know, religious texts where it's like God gives you the challenges that you can face and you can bear, only that much. For some, they can't bear it. And that's just, again, a test for them.
Yeah, it's not that they can't bear it; it's they refuse to.
Exactly.
It's the funny thing is, it's like God can only give you challenges you can bear, because if you couldn't bear it, you'd die, and if you died, that means that was your time is up.
Exactly.
So there's no such thing as I couldn't handle it. Is you chose not to. You chose
Correct.
to fold under pressure.
Correct.
Yeah. So
no.
yeah, I'm with you there.
Yeah. Can I give my own experiences?
Yeah. Go.
Yes, of course.
My own experiences. Now, in my job, in my line of work, I'm literally the person that prepares stuff, right? And I'm always preparing equipment, preparing certain stuff for a specific person. Okay. Now, obviously, everyone has their own criteria. Everyone has their own preferences. Everyone has however in their brain it works out for them, right? The thing is with me, I like to make things smooth, right? I realized this like literally a couple of days ago, where in my line of work, in everything I do, it's like a trigger from my childhood. I will make sure that I'm doing everything right so I'm not getting scolded, right? And it's not because of fear. It's because like I want to do things right, right? I'm being asked to do a task, right? And a specific person's asking, so I'm going to think, okay, how do they like it? I'm going to cater to them. I'm going to make sure that they're comfortable with this work, regardless if I'm comfortable or not, right? It's not because, oh, I don't care about my own beliefs or my own whatever. It's not that. No. This specific person is asking me for a task. I'm going to do that for them, regardless if I like them or not.
That's the basic social intelligence that you have to have.
Yes.
Makes it easier for you, makes it easier for them.
Yes.
Exactly.
Right? And it makes the day smooth, right? And my colleagues, sometimes they have interactions with these people and they're like, you know, I don't like working with so-and-so. I don't like working with so-and-so. I'm like, oh, why? They're like, I don't know. They're very arrogant. I'm like, yeah, people are arrogant because they've had knowledge more than we do. You know, they've had 14 years experience in this job and we're catering to them. How are they supposed to cater to us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's not how it works. You know, we can have 5-10 years experience, whatever, but we're still going to cater to those people.
Can I draw a parallel in a way?
Go for it.
So, they're the people that are like, well, I don't like working with this person. They're arrogant. What they fail to realize is that it's not that the arrogant person is bad. It's that the good people are just good.
Yes.
And what I mean by that is the arrogant person is just normal.
Yes.
That's the baseline. That's what you have to deal with. If someone's good, you'll have a better day.
Yeah.
But if you let someone that's arrogant ruin your day, you're just weak. You need to be able to be like, this is how this person is. I'll do everything I can to mitigate, for example, interaction with them that is unnecessary.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll just go on about my job, because at the end of the day, you're getting fucking paid to do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if someone's arrogant in your life and you're not getting paid to be around them, fact
It's
is
kinda
you can cut them off.
Your fault
Easy.
if they stay.
This- Yeah, it's so yeah. If you're complaining because you don't like so and so at work or wherever, you just need to grow up. Really,
Pretty much.
And
yeah, get over it.
Yeah.
To your point, Moose, I think that to me also draws my own experience again from karate and all that stuff. But also what I see in day to day when like I'm having a bad day. I mean, I work in corporate, so when I have a bad day, like it's stressful, shit's hitting the fan. I actually give you an anecdote. I was at work and there was this big deal, lots of money on the line for this deal, and it was some people, the usual story, you know, like the uni assignments. Half the people who are involved checked out at the beginning. Some of them dropped in, did fuck all. Some of them, like, you know, were actually valuable. There was a very small amount. And then the ones left at the 11th hour to clean up the shit and make sure it goes, they're the ones that put it all together. And nobody really cares about them. They're like, oh, good job, thanks. That's exactly how you meant to. No praise. What I found very interesting, given what I've been through in my life and all the stuff that I've learned, and I see it as almost like a balloon, an expanding balloon. Like, your balloon might be this small because you haven't experienced how to expand it, and therefore your tolerance for stress is like this.
Yes.
The more you build in, again, limits, because if you expand too quick, it'll explode.
Yes.
You take it step by step, and then you get this, you know, ability to deal with all sorts of stuff, a shell and armor, right? For me, one of the senior guys there, it was me and another guy, a sales guy, and one of these like technical resources. One of those guys, the more senior guy, he literally sat there and went, how the fuck are you a grad? Like, you're 21, 22, literally just fresh out of uni. And we have 40 minutes till the deadline. You're not stressing. You're in the room with us, running in through the trenches, gunning it. And I'm like, well, look, my perspective is someone going to die about it? Because I've been in positions in my life where people might die, right, in the past. I'm like, nobody's going to die. Will you get fired? Maybe. Unlikely. I'm cheap resource anyway. They ain't going to fire me. Will it be the end of the world? No. So I'm sitting there going, it either gets done or it doesn't. Yeah. And if it doesn't, it's not my problem. Because I did everything I could, and I got all the ammunition in the bank that this guy backed out week one. We were here 40 minutes before deadline. Got in 5 minutes before deadline, and everybody was panicking, calls blowing up. Got in, we won it. They're like, awesome, you know, great job, moved on. Yeah. Everybody forget it.
And they don't care.
Well, for me, it's just a regular day because I'm like, bad day, good day, whatever. I'm like, I've been through worse. Yeah. And I know I've survived shit in the past with me, with my family, with all sorts of experiences. I trust in my ability to deal with the next challenge if it's worse, if it is life-threatening, if it is something like that. And again, I accept the consequences if I don't meet to the challenge. I'm comfortable with, if that's the end, that's the end.
Yeah, you gotta actually look at it that way. It is mostly about perspective. Like, things you do today, you might start taking for granted, but there's people that have had serious surgeries. I know a few that have gone through like chemotherapy and all that. Yeah. They might keep going through life doing the same things as they did before if they survive. Everything goes well. But they'll learn to appreciate those little things a lot more, those interactions with people a lot more. They're not going to be arrogant because they don't know if they're ever going to have, you know, that interaction again.
They don't know if they're going to live tomorrow.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So. Yeah. It's actually crazy, you know. The longer you live and the more sickness you go through, the more you start appreciating life. That's one thing. And the longer you live and the more you see death, the more you be like, damn, this life's not worth it. It literally humbles you.
Yeah.
You know? You can be as arrogant as you want, this and that, but when you start feeling loss of life, whether it's divorce, whether it's people going out of your life and they just don't want to be around you, or death, you know, God forbid, like all that stuff, it literally molds you into a person. You're like, it is what it is.
Yeah. I've got a question for you, T, because you see this a lot more in your medical field than probably most. Like, literally, you know, as sad as it is to say, not a lot of people come out of the, you know, hospital and everything like that. Some go out in a casket. Some people end up worse off, come out, and they go back in. Yeah. It's very unlikely that you see the happy stories. And I want to get your perspective on, number one, your own view and perspective on this, but also what you see in people who are close to death or are, you know, pretty much saying their goodbyes. How many people, Why are you laughing?
No, because I actually have some good memories that you just brought up. Yeah.
So I want to ask, like, how many people, like, what's the percentage? What's, some anecdotes again that have fired off in your brain of people that go and at the final hours they're scared or regret their life or see it as like, man, I wasted my time. I really hate it. Or how many people do you see that go, I lived a good life. I'm going out and meeting, God as a friend.
From my interactions, I think it's 50-50.
Really?
It really just depends. It just depends. Sometimes, and this is my old field, all right, when I would go to see a patient, and it's a patient that is known, they're declining, not being the best, but they're still bubbly, they're still having a laugh, The thing is, those people, they feel when their time is up. All right? They can just feel it. I don't know. And I'm actually like playing through all these memories that I've actually been through. And there was this one time, it was like, this guy, I knock on the door and open, I'm like, hey, just here to do so-and-so, And they're like, come in, I might not be here tomorrow.
It's crazy you say that because I think there's something like, I don't know if it's spiritual or not or whatever, but it's almost like this natural thing. I even saw it with some of my pets that I've had. As they get closer to death, they just get worse and worse and worse and worse. And then that last day before they go, all of a sudden they have the energy more than they ever did. It's almost like you're given this last little injection to go say your goodbyes, have something happy, and then it's gone. It's
like a super dose of adrenaline.
Yeah.
That is like, where'd you get this from? No one gave you adrenaline.
You're cured.
Right? They've had all this life and then poof, gone. Right? And then there's the opposite. Right? I have seen the opposite. Where for weeks, this person can't recognize you. Doesn't know who you are. Right? They're looking at you like slurred speech and just declining, and it's just worse and worse and worse and worse. And you actually feel sad for them, right? And you literally look at them and you see pain, right? Like, you can't feel their pain, obviously, but you see how much pain they're in, right? And you're just like, that's tough, right? And every time I see that, I'm just like, I'm reminded of how precious life is and how many people take it for granted. They're like, oh, fuck it, it's just one night, it's just one pill, it's just one drink, it's just one this.
It's never just one anything.
Right? And this is why I refuse to drink. This is why I refuse to do anything stupid like that. It's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. I've seen people that have lived a normal life and had one stupid accident, whether it's on a motorbike, no helmet, right? Whether it's a pill, and now they're on meds for life, right? They're on meds for fucking life because of something stupid they've done at a party. They're like, oh, it's just $2. It's fine. It's like a Big Mac. Not a Big Mac, just a cheeseburger, whatever. It's like a soft drink.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, yes, it's down the hatch, off you go party.
It's interesting, again, like in my work in the corporate world, how they say they always reduce to numbers, and it's always like, your what's your worth? Oh, I've got 6-figure salary, blah, blah, blah. And again, from my perspective, and I find myself in a very rare case when it comes to people that I've talked to in the industry. They're all like, yeah, I'm being paid really good. And then when you put it into perspective, you go, the one commodity that we have in life that is priceless and you're never going to get back is your time. And we give it away too cheaply.
Oh, yes.
And people don't realize that.
Another topic. Sometimes we waste our time on people that just not worth it.
To quote one of my favorite artists, how you upset that I cut you off when you basically handed the scissors to me.
Oof.
I love that bar.
Bars.
It's basically the metaphor is obviously easy to get, but like if someone is literally like, this is how I feel about you, just grab those scissors, cut them off. It's so easy to do. I know everyone's like, oh, but we have history. Oh, but you know, they helped me do this one time. Look, I'll put it to you this way. If you have a problem with someone that's so bad that you're thinking of cutting them off, it's already past the limits.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And what's interesting is, I say that, and then I'm sure people are gonna, some people that listen to this might go, oh, he's such a narcissist, or he's so arrogant that he thinks it's okay to just cut people off. The funny part is, I don't think so at all, because you can always let them back into your life.
Yes.
But if you cut them off, they'll know that you're serious.
Yes.
They'll know that you don't, I'm not here to fuck around. It doesn't matter if you're a friend, a lover, fucking parent. I don't care. I've literally cut like everyone off from every aspect of life. Not everyone like I know, but like from every, I'll cut anyone off. It doesn't matter, because if they actually cared, they'll come back. Or if I really wanted them, I'll go back.
And that's the funny thing. It's almost the paradox that you say, oh, you're going to be the narcissist and all that stuff.
Yeah.
In actual fact, it's a narcissistic quality for them to be put on the spot. You're literally putting them bare bones on a stage for all of their acts and all of their, like, you know, personality to see. And they want to project that on you as it's you're to blame.
Yeah.
While in actual fact, it's like, hey,
It's like,
here's your masterpiece.
yeah, it's like,
Own it.
Yeah,
A
but
narcissist can't own it.
sometimes this can be too late to realize. I mean, talking about sluts and all that.
I love sluts.
I love
Sluts.
They're my
But,
favorite.
well, probably not as common in Australia, but like in other countries, it is a bit more where women would have multiple children with a man that is abusive. That is kind of more or less normal, and at that point, it's not, you know, easy to just leave. I know women have just cut everything off, cut their children off, cut a husband off, and just left. But it's not as easy to cut someone off just because you think they're slowing you down.
No, I don't.
There's things to consider.
Yeah, I'm not saying I'm cutting them off because they're slowing me down. I'm saying I'm cutting them off because they're the relationship between us seems to be not worth it, as in like they have negative energy. I don't want to deal with someone that when I'm around them I feel bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I can't speak for a woman in whatever third world country, for example, that's been sold off to a marriage and has kids. I can't speak for them. But who I can speak for is most people. Like, most people do have freedom. They do have the ability to go get jobs. They do have the ability to solve their life. I can't speak for everyone because it's literally impossible.
Yeah.
But if you're in a position where you're like, for example, this guy is fucking me over, leave them. You literally just cut them off. It's the better way to go, because otherwise you're just seething in rage.
That's it.
You just sit there and it's like that quote, it's like you're taking poison expecting the other person to die. It's like, why would you bother? Just
Yeah.
It is what it is. Like, people also need to understand that not everyone has to stay in your life forever.
Things, it's nature, right?
If you're in my life for 2 good years and then I had to cut you off for whatever reason, in 10 years when I think about you, I'm going to think good things. But if I've kept you alive for those 12 years, I would hate you for 10 of them.
It would,
You
it
know
would,
what I mean?
it
You
would
know what I
butcher
mean?
the good, the
Exactly.
memory of the good
So yeah,
stuff.
it's fine. Like, I've had a girlfriend from like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, somewhere around that time. It was a very quick relationship. It wasn't that long. You know who I'm
I
talking
remember,
about.
yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, like 2 months down the line, it ended, and you know, it's been 2 years. And whenever, you know, you reminisce about people, right? Whenever I think about her, I only think good things anyway. I don't care what she did that was bad, because I didn't let her, or maybe she cut me off, for example. She didn't let me stay long enough for there to be bad things like that.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's absolutely fine to just get over people and then move on. Maybe it's harder when it's your parent. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Maybe it's harder
Yeah.
if it's your husband where you have 3 kids with and you're staying because of the kids. Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But for most people, most of the time, it's a very easy. And that's funnily enough, that's actually where most of the problems reside.
Correct.
I'll put it to you this way. Sorry, I'm taking the floor here a bit.
No, by all
I'll put it
means,
to you this way.
spotlights.
How about this? Let's say you are in a position where you have 5 people around you, okay? And 4 of them are giving you a hard time. And then it goes like 3 of them you can cut off, and the other 2, one's good and one's like really bad, but you really can't cut them off. If you get rid of those 3, you'll have such an easier time to deal with the one that's bad. The good one's gonna be all Gucci, you're fine. But that one bad one, you can actually concentrate to fix the relationship. But if you're only surrounded by bad people, it probably does say more about you than them in a way, funnily enough.
Because secretly you're more like them.
Yeah.
But it's just kept in a closet.
But the thing is, even if you're a bad person, you have to find a way to deal with it.
Yeah.
You can't just sit there and just be like, well, this is my life now. There has to be action.
That does loop back to what we were talking previously. Like growing up, you do need to develop those social skills to recognize the emotions, the facial features, and when you recognize them, you need to take actions. It's like, oh no, this person hates me. You shouldn't stay around that person.
Yeah.
You want to get the fuck out of their life, and you want them to get the fuck out of yours. Kind of situation.
Something just came to mind. Something just clicked actually.
I got a thing fired off my brain as well.
Both ethnics and non-ethnics are not afraid of confrontation, but they do it in very, very different ways.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Ethnics, when they need to confront someone, they have no filter. They're like, this is what it is, but this is what I want. Right? This is my goal. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay? I don't really care what you're trying to do because it's not working. Right? This is where I'm going. Right? When the non-ethnics do it, right? Fucking video.
It's all right. We'll just just continue. We don't have that much time left.
Yeah.
anyway.
It's all good.
Yeah.
With the non-ethnics, they just make a big fuss. They're like, why is he doing this to me? Like, this is not fair. Like, look at so-and-so. Look at so-and-so. They drop names. They drop names, right? They're like, why are you looking at me? Go look at so-and-so, right? When ethnics, they're like, no, the issue is with me, all right? Me and you. Let's sort it out.
Yeah, ultimate responsibility.
Yes.
You gotta own it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And say, I gotta fix myself,
Exactly.
and then do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think definitely that there is like the 2 different perspectives of, look, it's conflict resolution, but at the end of the day, I look at it and go, which one's actually more likely to be a resolution to the conflict? The one where you're actually backing your needs, you're putting it out there, what you want, your terms, right? How are you going to come to terms and make a compromise, or go one way or the other, if you don't come out openly with it? If you hide things in the back and say, oh, well, no, we'll come to a good resolution, it takes much longer, and then there's never a pleasant resolution later. It keeps going.
I guess in a way, to make it a metaphor, it's like having to deal with for example, like a lion in your yard versus a snake in your yard. Which one do you want to deal with? Because the snake you won't see coming, but the lion will maul you.
Oh, yes.
You'll have to live with the injuries either way. Which one do you prefer to tackle? Or which one are you? Are you the snake or are you the lion? Or whatever it may be. It's like, how do you want to be remembered? Because people respect the lion, they don't respect the snake.
Correct.
The snake doesn't give warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I mean, the thing that fired off in my mind, I think kind of as a segue in this as well, is kind of to tie it up back to your upbringing, to learn certain skills and adapt and expand your ability to deal with stress and traumatic things. I think one thing, I'll kind of embellish the details a little bit, but in my childhood, I've had exactly those things when you said you recognize by the footsteps if you're in danger or not. Like voice's tonality, the way the tonality goes, the way the argument goes, whether it's going to get ugly or not. And you sit there and you're listening, and as a child you're listening, and then you're in a position where pretty much powerless. Like, let's be honest, kids, they no matter how much they mean well, they don't really have the ability to influence the world around them. That's why they have parents for so long, so that the parents pretty much advocate for them and take care of them and raise them. But the thing is, I think another personality trait of me is I don't tend to, that fight or flight, the freezing.
Yes.
You go in there, you fight, you freeze, or you run. I don't run, and I don't freeze. I go there, and I have numerous examples in my life of that, and I just go. I reflect on that, and I figure out why that happened. Only recently it came to me why that happened is because when I was a kid, in being powerless, there were situations where you recognize the danger and you can't do anything. You sit there and you're like, and then you hold yourself accountable for that later, and then you almost use that as a way to push you forward to get as capable, as strong, as, almost like a compensatory thing, so that the next time you don't freeze, you don't have that inability to do anything, you will do something.
Yeah, because I've had things that happen in my childhood where now I'd rather die than freeze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Sure, we can all sit here and cry, like, trauma, I have this. I don't care. And, everyone loves to make an excuse for why their behavior is the way it is, but it's still their behavior. So it doesn't matter. So to me, I'm like, I'd rather kill myself than not jump in front of a gun kind of thing.
Hey,
it's
don't be saying that. You're on record now, so if any time someone wants to top you have tendencies.
Hey, listen. I'm a great liar. I'm gaslighting the audience. No, but seriously, I understand fully where you come from. It's just like, how to put this? It's like knowing how bad it feels if you freeze makes you only have the option of fighting. Flight is out of the question. Flight is not even part of this.
You're not waiting to get yourself saved by someone.
Yeah, I can't run. I don't trust anyone anyway.
And it's just like certain animals. You might actually run into a situation worse than the one you're in.
Yeah, true. It's like you're running away from a grenade. You step on a landmine kind of thing, whatever it is.
Out of the frying pan into the fire.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah.
But I kind of have to say, well, you can't choose whether you're going to freeze, fight, or flight.
So,
in my situation, I would think I'm capable, but I don't feel like I do things because I am capable of doing them. There was cases that I literally a decade later realized I could have died in that situation, but I didn't even think of it at that moment. I didn't even think at all. That was the thing.
Yeah.
You get to a point where you don't think. You freeze because you don't think. You act because you don't think. And running away is also an action.
Instinct.
In some situations, running away is the best situation, but you have to realize it, and you often realize it a bit too late.
Yeah.
And, case in point, few situations that we had as a group, all of us had that fight instinct. All of us are capable, but we didn't do it because, we wanted to do it. It's because that was our action. It's like, something's not going right. My boy's in trouble. You don't think of it. It's your reflex, because we're a big part of each other's lives.
Yeah, I will say, and I feel like a lot of people would probably be able to relate anyway, but sometimes you'll initially freeze and then go to fight. So that's also a thing. I know for a fact with me, it's usually fight, but if there's ever a freeze, I will stay in spot and then something in my brain just goes, move.
Yeah, that reflex.
Go.
You can't control it.
Yeah, but even if it's freeze, it can't stay freeze because that thing in my brain it goes back to whatever part of my childhood that I don't like, and it'll be like, don't be a fucking pussy, and I'll have to go. It's like I don't have an option.
All right,
Literally, so. That's why I'm saying I can't freeze because it would get to me way too much, and I don't want to deal with that.
But then you've seen people just freeze in situations that clearly see that you should not be there.
Yeah.
Move the car away from the train. Don't jump out of the car.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it depends on the situation and the person and everything, obviously, but
just my thought.
Damn.
That was good.
That was a good. Yeah. What's
That
your
was a
next one?
Good one.
Goddamn.
What do you got for us? We're on fire today.
I swear to God, yeah.
Now, something
Something.
to be playful with now.
Let's go.
All right.
Are we sure we want to be on camera for this? No, anyway, never mind. Never mind.
It's not a couch, all right? Chill. All right.
They're swivel chairs. do you have any idea what you can do with a swivel chair?
I'm a
call it
virgin.
the
I'm a man of
corkscrew.
God. All right. Last question, right, for the teak house for the night.
Okay.
Okay. If you could enhance one of your senses, which would it be and why? All right.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about all your senses, right? You've got touch, you've got sight, you've got smell, you've got taste, right?
I wouldn't go smell
Mm.
because my sense of smell is really, really good, and I think it's perfect the way it is. So I wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go hearing because I don't actually I like music, but I don't enjoy that sensation as much. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
We've got touch, taste, and what left, and sight.
And sight.
I wouldn't go taste because this is narcissistic of me because
I know where you're going.
I make really good food and that is perfect the way it is, the kind of thing as well.
Couldn't be better.
And I really and it's also one of my senses that I like the things that I enjoy enough. I don't need to enjoy it more. I'm also like anti-gluttony, so that's kind of. And I wouldn't go, touch, because it's not a big thing for me. Like I actually go sight, because you
Really?
see things all day, every day. And if you can enjoy seeing things more, I feel like you'll be at your most happiest. You don't need to shovel food in your mouth.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
don't need to listen
Yes.
to any music that's new and it's exciting and whatever.
Yes.
You don't need to touch people because you obviously you can't be touching someone or something all day and things would get old. And yeah, I'll go sight.
You know why I was gonna go sight?
Yeah.
Other than the obvious reason.
He's blind.
No, but
Four eyes,
truthfully-
white dragon.
Brown dragon. Brown dragon.
Nice.
Anyways,
Where do you
anyways,
spit your fire from?
my asshole. It's a brown one.
Until he gets chlamydia.
It's a burning sensation. Now, obviously, other than the obvious reason,
Yeah.
ever since I've lost my sight, I'm just no. I'm
You're not
like
blind.
No.
People would be like, "Oh my God, he's blind and he's doing this." It's
donate.
so
It's
talented.
inspiring.
No, not that. It's like my eyesight's going down, right? And ever since then, I either have to wear contacts or glasses or whatever, and it's never 100%.
Yeah.
Whenever light hits my glasses, it's magnified and goes into my eyes, gives me fucking headaches. 24/7, I have a headache
Yeah.
because of these fucking lights, right? It pisses me off, and my eyesight is always going bad, right? When I get new glasses, a couple of weeks later, I feel it go down. It's fucking shit.
It gets worse and worse.
It gets worse and worse and worse, right? Until I get laser eye surgery or whatever, right? Sight is one of the most wonderful things to have. Now, this is why I hate carrying a phone and taking pictures of landscapes and all this and that.
Yeah.
Because seeing it and being there in that moment is way more beautiful than taking a picture of it and missing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? How many times have we gone up to the hills or whatever, right?
yeah.
And go and smoked our shisha, just relaxing, having a Red Bull, having a nice drink, just chilling us boys, putting, some coals on because we're fucking cold,
Yeah.
right? Maybe some marshmallows, something, you know? Nice vibe.
100%.
And you just need to, literally, sometimes we're just quiet, right? We just look at that sunset.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or, at the lights because it's pitch black. It's at 2 a.m. We were degenerates, anyways.
Don't report us if you've ever seen us around. Don't
Yeah,
report it.
to-
We're not doing anything
To
illegal.
kind of add to that, I had a job where I set up an outdoor cinema.
Yes.
And I've told this to T a few times, but I was like, the most amazing thing about that job was you work just before sunset, right? And you work. It's going to be hot because it's in summer. You're sweating, whatever, and you're carrying heavy stuff. But it's so worth it to the point where I'd go back day after day after day. There was a point I was working like pretty much 6 days a week because they were only
remember that,
open 6 days a week
Yep.
for a while. Because after you set up, you get to kind of stand there and just watch the sunset.
Yes.
And it's the most rewarding thing I've ever had in my
Beautiful.
life in
It's
terms of
actually
senses.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could never top that for me.
100%.
So,
What about you, Daniel?
All right. Well, having increased feelings, I don't think that's a good option. Just
Unless you
that's-
love pain or other things.
Exactly. I mean, your pleasure is going to increase, but also the pain. Right. Eyesight for me, I'm not as blind as you. Like, I don't need donations. Like, simple glasses are fine for me. It's easy to organize.
He's a Make-A-Wish kid.
So
We
I
adopted
wouldn't
him.
Choose that. So on and so on. My option would be hearing. Out of all my senses, hearing is one I trust the most. Like, I'm sleeping at night, I hear a sound that's not in my room. The first thing that is gonna, respond to that is my hearing. Other than if there's like a fire and all that, but then smell. That's not as common. I do enjoy music, and I enjoy like the tone, like a guitar gives, because there's difference between listening to a headset that's digitally limited, and you're listening to proper sound that is being made
Like a
from-
live.
like
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
a different feeling. You feel the vibrations, it's
Yep.
all blah blah blah. But the main point comes down to it's the one I trust the most. It does get annoying. Like, I walk around the city, I still have good hearing, so I hear like high pitched, like very loud noises, and that's irritating. I hear crickets at night when no one else does, and it's like, you're going crazy. It's like, no man, you can't hear that. It's like, there's nothing out there. It is annoying, but having it increased to a point where I can trust it even more, when I can hear things that are, let's say, outside the street, someone's coming in, recognizing the footsteps and all that comes down to the childhood. And I would say hearing is the one I would choose.
Fair enough. I like that answer,
Oh,
actually.
nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I would just take an extra step there, like in terms of the sound, the experience of sound. I listen to a lot of music when I'm like driving in the car, when I'm working out, sometimes when I'm at work, sometimes when you just get put a headset in, just get to work, smash it out when you're not in a meeting. I love music, I love that, and I always say this: my music taste is so fucked up. My random playlist is literally to a T random. It could be everything from ethnic music to languages I don't even speak, but I just like the sound. I like the music. I like the style. To rock, to rap, to drill, everywhere. But one thing that always sticks with me is like because here in Perth there's the concert hall that you got the symphony orchestra, right? When I went for the first time, it was like a journey of emotions where freaking the way that the music is played, the tone, the style, it goes from, you might be happy, then it makes you sad or makes you, I don't know, something along those lines, then it leads you down. It's like full range of emotion just from sound. So I actually really like that. But I'm gonna be a bit different, because actually I would take all of your kind of answers in a way, like sight or hearing or something like that. You can make the comedic thing again, like you love pain, so there you go. Like, you can make it really good. I mean, sex, brother. Like, how good are sluts when you just feel it so good?
I love sluts. And this is a thing. They never admit it. They never admit that they're sluts. Some do, but most don't. Like, very few.
Stop it.
Listen. Are we, question, just to
Yes.
break the fourth wall just a tiny bit here, are we ending soon?
We're very
Okay,
soon to
I'll
ending.
leave on a high note. Listen,
But I didn't finish
You
my
didn't.
one.
Oh,
Give it
sorry.
that
Let him
I
finish
thought
his
he
point.
finished.
No.
Wallahi, I thought you finished.
Didn't listen.
Man,
Sorry.
How are you going to treat those sluts if you don't know when they finish?
Because I don't. They don't.
Understandable.
I said I love him. I didn't say I cared.
As you were.
Yeah, let's go.
So my answer to be different
Yeah.
is I'm pretty blessed. Like I'm not blind. I'm not
Mm.
deaf. I have all my senses. They're all there. Like I'm a hedonist when it comes to taste and experience and things. But I would actually not enhance a single one. And do you want to know why?
Why?
So there's something precious and beautiful about not having like one overbearing the other. It's all in perfect balance. And the thing is the fact that you have the ability not to fix it. You can't fix it. You can't make it just magically, oh, you lose it, bring it back. There's some fleeting beauty in the fact that everything could be lost. So that last sunset you see might be the most beautiful. That last song you listen to could be the one that you remember forever. That last touch of a slut might be the best, you know. That last meal, everything. So yeah, I think that's my answer. I wouldn't enhance a thing.
That is the most wholesome answer
Yeah.
that will ever come out of this group or podcast.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I'm
big
done.
ups, big ups to Serge.
Yes.
Also the biggest waste.
Yeah, enjoy a normal life.
You faggot.
Hey, you can't call me the F word.
Oh, sorry, fag. Anyway,
Wait. I'm sorry.
shall I close out?
Go for it.
Alrighty,
Hey.
sluts. Welcome back. Oh, don't interrupt my monologue.
Yeah.
Listen, for all the girls that are upset about what I said today, it's okay because we were never gonna fuck because you would hate me in real life. It's fine. For all the girls that haven't listened to this, thank you for not listening because you'd also not fuck me because you'd feel a type of way. So sluts, right? They're the best. We can agree.
100%.
We can agree
100%.
to sluts.
2 sluts.